You're watching Friday Night Football Fever, presented by TCU.
Welcome back. We keep rolling on, and we turn our attention now, Carl, to Class 3A, where it was really a tale of two seasons for Marion this year. They started the season 6-0, then finished the regular season with 3 straight losses.
But they did snap that losing skid last week at the right time, right? Heading into playoffs.
Got to peak on playoff time. Marion taking on Wheeler tonight at home. They led nearly wire to wire. They scored in their first play from scrimmage. Then the defense steps up. Watch Nathan Thomas put a hat in the football and jars it loose. Alex Miraz recovers. Marion takes over. They would get an even bigger play from their defense later in this game. They got Wheeler backed up on the goal line. There's a fumbled snap, and Anthony Blum falls on it in the end zone for the touchdown. So Marion is up 14-0 at home, and their ground attack takes over from there. Jacob Whitfield had a long touchdown early in the game. A little shorter one here, but it counts all the same. Marion wins tonight 41-21. They will host Hammond for the sectional crown next week.
Elsewhere in 3A, Jimtown shellacked Tippy Valley 53-zip last week, but different competition this week. 8-2 Garrett, and the Railroaders do just that. Garrett up 12-7. Jaden Baker in for the touchdown, 18-7 after a PAT was blocked. But in the fourth, after a Garrett interception, Tanner Burns to Cordell Kessler make it 24-7 as Jimtown falls by that final score. 24-7. Garrett will play Culver Academy next week. The Academy beat Lakeland 57-28. Other scores in 2A, Bremen shuts out Oak Hill 48-zip. And Cass ends Winnemax's impressive run the past few years with a 21-14 win. In single A, North Judson a big winner, 56-0, and LaVille also takes down North Miami 41-7.
Yeah, again, that's LaVille a winner there. Now we're going to turn our attention up to Michigan, and we start with the undefeated Edwardsburg Eddies.
And they're doing it in style. They're averaging 50 points per game as they head into a meeting with Lakeshore. They're first against an old conference foe since 1998.
Yeah, from the old Lakeland Conference. These two teams, great playoff history. Eddie's trailing 7-6 as we pick it up in the first quarter, but Joey Hess running free and takes off. No one's going to catch him. Eddies go back up 14-7. But on the ensuing drive for the Lancers, they don't waste any time. Very first play, they give it to Corey Hampton. Great hole to run through, and he's just going to run a long way. Turns on the Jets. There's no catching him.
No way.
Lakeshore ties the game at 14, but we talked about the high-powered Edwardsburg offense. They run the ball, and they run it so efficiently. Damian Pompey into the end zone. Eddies go on to win a shootout tonight, 43-21. They stay perfect, and they're moving on.
And they will get either St. Joe or Sturgis. The Bears 8-1. Their only loss was to Lakeshore earlier this year. They're without their D1 talent, though. Corey Malone-Hatcher out this season with an ankle injury. And we were tied at 13 at halftime. But first drive for the Bears and great blocking. Darius Clayton got a head of steam, and he is gone. 54 yards. St. Joe back on top. But you thought that one was nice. Check out this following play from Clayton. It's him again, and we're going to count here the missed tackles by Sturgis. You got 1, 2 that he shook there. How about trucking that guy? And one more, just get off him. 70 yards later, Clayton is in the house. The Bears beat Sturgis 33-20, so bring on the Eddies.
If there was a tomorrow for Sturgis, they'd be working on tackling.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, one of the best stories in Michigan this year, Benton Harbor, their first ever appearance in the state playoffs. What a job Elliot Uzelak has done with the Tigers. They were hosting Dowagiac tonight. Very first drive, wasting no time getting on the board. Percy Brown, a short touchdown, and it's 6-0 Benton Harbor. And they're punting after that, but if this isn't a charmed year, I don't know what is. Look at this. The ball bounces off a Chieftain directly into the hands of Jaquan Bennett. So the Tigers get some great field position. He will take that kindly. And the good times just keep on rolling. Quarterback Tim Bell buying time, avoids a sack, and then finds a wide open Milton McGee. Everything coming up Tigers in this one. The first playoff game, the first playoff win in history for Benton Harbor. 28-7. They will face Plainwell next week.
Something to dance about.
Indeed. Division 5. Buchanan keeps its undefeated season going. A close 34-31 win over Hillsdale. Berrien Springs victorious as well, 27-21. Bridgman a big winner in Division 7, 54-32. And Cass will face Hartford tomorrow.
Lots of great highlights tonight and a lot of local teams winning, which means we will get to cover them again
Plenty more
next
to do.
Friday night. All right.